Hey guys, we're back with Lucid9, and I'm just now noticing there's text on this title screen. It's hard to read because this one's like cursive. Masato Inori in 2008, elected mayor. No, that's not Masato, that's Masaya Inori. And now you. Something began to get, and I can't see what the extras box. 0.1% of Isamu scouted out to society. The Class S elite are often involved in creating employment, improving Isamu significantly. It's hard to read. Not sure what this all means, but it's obvious there's something more going on behind the scenes in this game. Not sure to what extent. Like, there's something going on with the protagonist and with the setting. Yeah, we just chose to watch Gover Metru, if I'm saying that right. The other option was read a book, and I figured, you know, there's an achievement tied to this, so I mean. And I mean, that makes sense, you know, someone mentioned it, you know, that you'd rather watch that than, you know, read a book, because, you know, someone just mentioned this, it's new to you. You gotta make fun of, Inori, I think? I'm Jay Graves, the president. Many oppose me and my choices, so I must deal with their resistance the only way I know how. Gover Metru! Mobilize! The screen explodes into action as a teen in an oversized suit leaps off of a building, landing in a flashy somersault into the open palm of a giant robot. The robot lights up and strikes a pose with notably jerky movements, as if animated by stop motion. The beginning of an admittedly catchy opening song are abruptly cut short with a sudden chanting. Give us AX, President's on! We want AX, President's on! Suddenly, President Jay Graves is on the ground, his giant robot head nowhere in sight. Strange. Was that a dream sequence? Or just bad editing? The President turns around, the camera pans out to reveal that he's standing in a broad field of wheat, reminiscent of old samurai movies. The other end stands a guy in some hideous recreation of 3 different cosplays, swirl-eyed glasses perched on the end of his nose, and a flannel headband embroidered with a giant heart wrapped around his unkempt hair. What business do you have with the fine country of Akirama? Akirama? Is that just an anagram of America? Yes, it is. The guy lowers his picket sign, which is half in English, half in Japanese, and steps forward, pushing his glasses up his nose. Boku no name is Otakubu. Keep it memorized, nah, President-san. Speak English, heathen. I am no gaijin. You just have no appreciation of foreign culture. Culture? Yes! Yes! Japan! Anime! Manga! Sushi! They're the world's Ichiban! Ha! Oh. Amber Alert! Oh. They didn't describe the kid at all. I feel like that's kind of something you should do. They have a car. No. Anyway, Akira needs no more of none of your poison. It's righteous gatherings, hunting, barbecues, country fairs, and extreme sports and golf clubs. None of these weeaboo shenanigans. Wait, aren't you Japanese? Boku wa double weeaboo, of course. A weeaboo of American culture, or a weeaboos for Japanese culture. Why, that's genius! Otakabu dresses his picket sign up to the sky. Of course it is. Our glorious Nihon is genius. Land of the rising sun. Approve our anime expo, President's on, and no blood will be spilled. Ha! Over my dead body. Then over your dead body it will have to be. He reaches into his backpack, which is blanketed with stickers of various anime figures, and throws a long rectangular pillow at President Graves. The Wheel of Fate is turning! Blaze Blue. I get that reference. I've played Blaze Blue before. I like Melty Blood more though. And recently, Golden Fantasia. That's my favorite fighter because it's the one I've actually bothered to kind of learn a bit. Like with Blaze Blue and Melty Blood, I never really got a hang of the movement, I guess. Just moving feels weird to me in those games. When Golden Fantasia, it's like, oh yeah, move. Anyway, Fellow begins to transform into a giant doll in a Lolita dress with a wig of luscious purple hair pulled tight over its head. If I squint, I can see that its face is dolled with exaggerated blush, eyeliner, and lipstick. It's an atrocity to the eyes. No! Don't you dare hurt my daring ooh! What? Yes, hold him! My waifu! Person in graves flails his arms in struggle, but the doll grips him tightly. Easy task, considering that it's roughly 3 times his height. Okay, look. Like, I want to play the game. My waifu, the very best, like no one ever was. Moe of the highest level. Throws the doll at him. Waifu, Moe, this is Akirama! He reaches into his oversized suit and pulls out a trumpet from nowhere, like a very out-of-tune military reveille. I said that right. They, the people, need no waifu. Boy, hold on. This president doesn't represent my rights. They need a true Akiraman hero. Captain Akirama, mobilize! And Beast is a teenage guy in a skin-tight wetsuit bursts onto the scene. Red, white, and blue with an eagle motif glory. Still animated in awkward stop motion. For liberty and freedom of speech! Leaps into President Graves' mech. Why isn't the president using it himself? It probably pulverizes the waifu into the ground. And he suddenly stops. One fist of the mech still raised high in the air. What? Wait, if Akirama has freedom of speech, shouldn't Takabu be able to hold an anime coming down? What are you thinking? Public school should have whipped you by now. Oh, yeah. The casual shrug, the mech hoists Takabu over its head, spins him around a handful of times and hurls him upward. Takabu is blasting off again! Disappears with a twinkle in the distant sky. President Graves nods triumphantly, slapping the dismounting Captain Akirama in the back with a steady hand. Good night, Akirama. May you sleep in peace. His phone gives a gentle trill as the credits begin to roll. Hello? Hey, girlfriend, you need to, like, totally get over here. There's, like, this big meeting and, like, people want you. Thank you, assistant. Farewell. Bye-bye. The phone clicks shut. Wait a second. Was that Yahiko's voice? He didn't say that it was the president's aide. Never gonna let him live this down. That was something. Well, it's time to study. Oh, hold on, I want to look at the achievements real quick. Okay, so there's an achievement for... I assume this choice happens again a couple times. If you choose Go over Mentor all the times, you get this achievement. If you choose Books all the time, you get this achievement. Probably. Dig through my backpack and crack open a few books. This year will probably be really intense, with the entrance exam coming up and all. Oh yeah, I don't mean to brag. Well, I mean, what? I mean, it's not really that brag-worthy, actually, but... Finished my first semester of college. I got an A in history, a B in pre-calculus, and I thought I was gonna fail pre-calculus when I first took it. I was like, okay, I can't wait to do poorly. It was bad. I think badly's a word, but I ended up with a B, and I was like, oh, how about that? And my composition isn't graded yet, but I'm just kind of scared about that one because like nothing except for one assignment we did in the middle of the semester, which I didn't do too great on. Has been graded. So I'm just kind of anxiously waiting for it to be graded. I finished the last day of the class was Tuesday. Today's Thursday night. So I think they'll be graded by this weekend because the last day of the semester is the 17th, and I think they have to have grades by then. I think. Don't quote me on that. After engrossing myself for some time, I checked the clock. It's 11. Good enough. Maybe I should apologize to Yui tomorrow. You think? Indulge myself in our friendship. Let everything go back to normal. Selfish of me again. Maybe this time. Should just be selfish. Huh? What was that? It was blurred out, but that looked like a CG of a person. Why is it so bright outside? What the? It's already 8:30? Leap to my feet, scrambling to put my clothes on and tear out the door. Kind of a weird thing. Not even a good student. In fact, I'm pretty much every teacher's nightmare. Being in a rush to get to school isn't like me. Maybe it's because there's a difference between choosing to ditch and ditching by accident. One is your conscious decision, and the other is not. Highly descriptive, I know. I've told them my essays are a joy to read. By the time I actually enter the classroom, it's already 8:42 a.m. The teacher glances at me from his periphery. So, okay, that's like eyesight. So, from his, like, glasses. Let's look up what periphery means. The outer limits or edge of an area or object, huh?
Periphery.
Periphery, okay. Oh, so just like the corner of his eye? Close enough. But surprisingly enough, he doesn't try to humiliate me. In fact, he doesn't make a single comment. It's as if I wasn't late at all. Elizabeth, on the other hand, is wearing a permanent glare as I slip into my seat. She keeps her mouth shut, but her face radiates with disapproval. Yahiko nudges my foot and gestures frantically. Dude! His voice spits out in a hurried whisper. Lean over to hear what he has to say. What? Of all days to be late, you had to choose today? What, was there a pop quiz? There's a pop quiz? I'll take that as a no. Dude, I'm talking about that cutie over there. You missed her intro earlier. Oh, transfer student. He gestures vaguely to the back of the classroom. Sneak a peek when I'm sure that the teacher isn't looking. Find a girl sitting by the window. Oh, she windows, of course. Head delicately turned against her slender fingers. Why did they always call them slender fingers? It's like in every description of fingers ever. As she examines something in the distance. In ordinary circumstances, might have thought her to be gorgeous. After all, she matches the ideal of traditional beauty goatee. Silky hair, porcelain skin, delicate lips, the whole 9 yards. Instead, I only find myself thinking, what the heck? No. No. Promptly followed by a who, what, where, when, where, why, how. Very intelligible, I know. How else am I supposed to react when that old friend, who I haven't seen in ages, just randomly walks back into my life? I'm very glad MC Kun was late. Let him just not yell out in class and you're good. Not only that, but as a transfer student to my school in the very last year, I happened to be there. Mary snapped to mind, but before I could see her reaction, quickly went back to the front of the classroom. Maybe I'm seeing things. Maybe it's not really her. There's no way it can be her. Right? I reluctantly tuned my hearing back to the teacher. Seems to be in a very enthusiastic rant about technology. Surprise, surprise. This generation is wasting away from being glued to dead pixels every waking moment. Well, no, they're not dead pixels. They're like a dead pixel. That's like a pixel that's just kind of stuck there on the screen and it won't change at all. I'm making a big square, but it's like a smaller square. Well, today I'm not having any of these newfangled contraptions. We're returning to trusty pen and paper. As the class erupts into groans, he scribbles 3 words on the board with his stylus. Your dream job. They won't just give us a break, will they? Furthermore, the teacher's deactivated our tablets and is currently handing out sheets of lined paper. Wait. It's the 3rd day of class. Why is there a transfer student? Furthermore, the teacher's deactivated our tablets and is currently handing out sheets of lined paper. Handwriting? Really? Are schools using tablets yet? I'm not sure. I don't think they've gotten like to the point where like they've replaced textbooks, but I'm assuming they're beginning to start being used. As Yahiko passes the stack of paper to me, he leans close. So, what do you think? I think I'm tired of writing about my non-existent future. Huh? I was talking about the new girl. Oh yeah, the new girl. Was her name Misaki Kazehaya by any chance? How did you know? So it really is her. Never thought I would see her again, much less in my own classroom. Oh, I know. You must have some sort of psychic ability. Oh, great, because when she introduced herself, she said, my name is Misaki Kazuhio. I'm not interested in ordinary humans. Oh, I forgot the East Junior High part. What? I mean, how else could he have known her name? Can you read her mind too? What does she think of me? How I came to that conclusion is beyond me. Nevertheless, this seems like an excellent opportunity to screw with him. It'd be a shame not to. Press my fingers to my temple, pretending to tune into Misaki's thoughts. Oh, I see. What? She has a huge crush on you. Really? But... what? Ikyo shakes his leg impatiently as I pause. Can you stop thinking for a second? Keep getting interference. Huh? Oh, sorry. He scrunches his face in concentration. Now you're thinking of not thinking. Whoa, you really can't read lines. You doubt my abilities? No, I just... Shh, I'm getting something. Yiko clamps his mouth shut, around my temples, mumbling under my breath. Seems she has a crush on you, but she doesn't think you have the courage to talk to her. Yiko puffs out his chest as if he were presented with a challenge. Ha! As if anything could deter the great Yahiko Ikari from approaching such a beauty. Yiko, this is your writing prompt, not a discussion prompt. Focus on your own assignment. Oh, right. Sorry, Teach. He immediately regains his composure and starts scribbling messily on his composition paper. That was oddly quick. Take a quick glance around. My classmates are hunched over the desks, some writing furiously, some staring awkwardly into space. The most avid one is Elizabeth, who's already on the second page, lips moving furtively as her arm blurs down her paper. How does he know she's already on the second page? She doesn't sit next to him, because it specifically mentioned last time that she moved over to the empty seat. Not surprised, she retains this naive belief that she can actually control her future. He didn't put the two eyes on the eye. Can't wait for life to prove her wrong. Wow, that's actually really mean. Saki, on the other hand, has completely thrown away any pretense of studiousness. I mean, there's the OU, so I mean... She just needed to text under the desk with one hand while simultaneously pretending to write with the other. Yeah, you know, the phone at her chest, the other hand down. That's actually a writing utensil. That's pretty impressive, actually. Take a quick pinch on the arm to check my state of consciousness. I'm not dreaming, apparently. It's Misaki Kazihaya in the flesh. 5 minutes. Great, the assignment. What did the teacher say? Dream job? Write one page? Stare at the prompt on the screen as it will provide an answer. Man, I don't want to deal with this. Definitely set my pencil to paper and scribble my response. 1 page. Why? Big character code, come on. As morning classes slug on, I feel a very prominent gaze burning with the back of my head. I freeze to turn around, trying to piece together my thoughts. Should I approach her, or not? Just kind of expecting a choice there. When the bell rings, Yahiko immediately tugs at my sleeve, his face shining. Dude, I'm gonna go talk to her. Who? The new girl, of course. She must be the shy princess type, waiting for her Prince Charming to sweep her off her feet. Who better than me to make her dream come true? It's gotten to the point where if I play games without voice acting, now my voice starts to hurt. Well, I guess my throat starts to hurt? I'm not sure. Wait, which one's the proper? There's text here. That's an... Is that a 4 or an A? I think that's a 4. Yeah, that's a 4. That's a 4. 9? That could also be a G. And that's a 5? 495.4? Looks like. Well, good luck with that. You're not coming? Why would I? Surely Yahiko Ikari wouldn't be suggesting that he needs help from me. To learn, of course. Or for you, my man. I end up as a spinster your whole life. You haven't snagged a single date in all the time I've known you. Well, neither have you. I won't mention that. Or the fact that spinsters are exclusively female. So are you coming? I am, I guess. At the very least, this will be a chance for me to see what kind of person she's become. Yahiko swaggers over to the side of Misaki's desk, expertly raising a single eyebrow as he flips his hair out of his face. Why, hello there! Her face is really big. I guess her cheeks, rather. I brace myself for a slap or a headlock in response. Or maybe it's just perspective. Misaki only tilts her head quietly to the side, regarding him with a single arched brow. Can I help you? This appears to fluster Yahiko for a moment. Thankfully, it's not the school's best Casanova for nothing, which honestly really tells you something about the quality of our Casanovas. Actually, yes, do you have a map? Because before he can even finish the sentence, Misaki's fingers whip out a underphone with ease of long practice. 3 seconds later, she's pulled up a campus map under her screen and shoved it in front of his face. Here, what in particular are you looking for? Wait. Oh, you're also a transfer student? This girl's not how I expected her to be. What? That certainly wouldn't make much more sense. I was just thinking, it's a little strange that a student would be asking me for directions, since I just transferred here. I should have realized. Let's feel the instant connection of a fellow transfer student. Is she messing with him, or is she just like the airhead type? When did you come here? Wait, this is a big misunderstanding. Trying to hit on you. Oh, I see. 7 out of 10. Huh? Right at your approach. You didn't even introduce yourself. How'd that make a 7? You're right. How careless of me. The one and only Yahiko Ikari. Truly true to me. Luminary of the stars. Highly doubt that. You wouldn't by any chance happen to be the Yahiko Ikari from Gover Metro. The president's aide, that Yahiko Ikari. She knows him. Yahiko's chest practically doubles its size. Wait, what? Yeah, because he put on his aide outfit. Because it's a one, you see. Indeed I am. Are you by any chance a fan? The biggest! I really enjoy the political satire. The music's just amazing. Have you been watching the same show? Did you know that our Petter tag is one of the top trending? And it's Samu... Samu. So that's an... Is Samu. I'm just gonna keep saying Isamu. Times is listed as a viral phenomenon. Viral for what reasons? That must be a different story. Congrats! I was sure that it would become a big hit. But of course, even the stars himself are no match for any Ikari. Or the moon. Oh yeah, guess what my next dream is? Is it? To build a vacation home on the moon, yes. A vacation home? Wonder what would happen if you jumped on a trampoline while on the moon. How high could you go? I don't know, but I'm definitely gonna test it. Yahiko and Misaki are new besties apparently, which is nothing short of absolutely terrifying. Meanwhile, I'm being completely ignored. Maybe she doesn't recognize me. Hey, Mickey, oh, that name. Shoved your head in my direction, nice break. Aw, hi, do I know you? It's okay, my character could. We've all been there. Wait, what? She doesn't remember? Come to think of it, she hasn't spared me a single word, or even a glance. She doesn't. How could you not? It's Yama Ishimoto. He's my minion. Sorry, I don't think we've met. That's how girls talk to me. Like, they give me their number, then I text them, they're like, new phone, who this? And I'm like, hey, it's HorseyEatYou from class. They're like, no, I don't go to class, I'm a 40-year-old office worker in Detroit. I'm like, oh, sorry. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Childhood friend 4 years back? You, me, and Rui, we all hung out together. What? Total blankness. She honestly forgot. Words start pouring out of my mouth as I frantically search for something to get a reaction out of her. We all live in Seto. Small town, 3 hours drive away? Yes? No? I'm sorry, I don't think... We all play together. We're inseparable. We met at that festival, the one with the lanterns. Misaki's expression gradually turns from polite to more and more skeptical. Of all ways I imagined we'd reunite, this was definitely not at the top of the list. You really not remember? Really very sorry. This can't be it. You and I bawled our eyes out after she left. Hovered by the phone for hours, waiting for a single call. So is this the girl that Rui said she was replacing? Nothing came. We even resorted to hovering by the mailbox, in the vain hopes that we would receive some snail mail. She's saying that during that time, that 1 month, which turned into 6, which turned into 1 year, which turned into 4 years, she's just forgotten us? How could that be possible? Unless... By any chance, you haven't gotten into a tragic car accident and ended up with amnesia, have you? That's why you haven't called. Not in 4 years. She backs away slowly, eyeing me like I'm an insane psychopath. Okay, this is bad. This is really bad. Work... It's not how you do this. Oh. She stops at that, a flash of recognition catching her eyes. Got her. Or goodbye, kitty. Hello, kitty. Kimono. I'm having serious doubts about our main character, Kun. Casually throwing out his Chunibyo moments. Because he's a senior in Japanese high school, meaning 4 years ago he would be in middle school, meaning Chunibyo. Chunibyo. You did? Second that, I really should have talked to her with no one else in the classroom. I was a kid. You wore a kimono and called her a toothfairy. Well, yeah, but... Wahaha! About to have you a minute at Yama. Trick speechless. She planned it all! She planned all of this. Struck speechless as the situation begins to dawn on me. You know who I am? Know you? How come I not? It's only been 4 years. Smug kitty face! Then you were... faking it, of course. Why are you pretending not to notice me earlier? I knew you recognized me. So not every day you see an old friend who just decided to disappear one day. She stops at that, a flicker of irritation crossing your eyes at the cutting tone. It's not like I wanted to leave settle, Yama. So why did you? Well, yeah, I mean, you're kids. I mean, it's not like you have a choice if you move or not. My mother didn't leave me much of a choice. I mean, Satomi? She nods. Could have at least told us you were moving. I couldn't. Wait for an elaboration, but it never comes. That's it? Just couldn't tell us? Why not? Do you mind if we can talk about it later, Yama? Not very comfortable discussing it in class. I open my mouth to object, but something about Misaki's expression prevents me from pursuing the issue further. She genuinely seems distraught. Wait. Yama wore a goodbye kitty kimono and called Misaka a tooth fairy? Luckily, Yahiko manages to change the subject. They said to play along for the time being. I was a little kid, dang it! I hear excuses. Oh, excuses. It's not an excuse. There's a legitimate explanation. Somehow fell and got my yukata dirty, and it was at the festival, and we weren't very close to home, and Miki had an extra kimono. A goodbye kitty kimono? Yes. Wahahaha. Somehow having Yahiko mock me just makes the entire thing 10 times worse. Just a half-fleeting, half-indignant glare at Misaki, who only shrugs in response. This is my fault you enjoy cross-dressing. I don't! So, yukatas are the multi-gender ones, and kimonos are female only? Is that how it works? What's the difference from my kimono and yukata? The way you tie it? I think. I only had a pattern at the time. I would have taken a photo. But what's this pattern you keep mentioning? Judging by the reactions I'm getting, I've just committed a huge... faux. The X is... How's that pronounced? I think the X is silent, right? No, that's not what I...
Faux pas.
Faux pas. There we go. Where have you been living your whole life? Under a rock? No, in an apartment. Well, technically that's what my name would imply. Well, I assume his name means something. Under a rock? What? Is it like a secret service database or something? Far more important, it's the most popular social networking website in today's society. Really question your priorities. Through Patter, you share posts with 90 characters or less, so it's Twitter. It allows you to spread important information, demonstrate your support, provide instant feedback to questions, or just blog about your day. Go Where I Met You got big because of Patter. As for me, I like to give updates on the progress of my day. Okay, fine, but does anyone actually care? Sudden deadly chill for Rex Zero. Second major faux pas of the day, apparently. That's how... Faux pas?
Faux pas.
It's faux pas, yes. People care. Are you sure? Because the way I see it, tapping 2 buttons doesn't exactly make you... They care! They care! Dang it! Don't say anything different till you pat yourself. Don't say nothing? Intense? Misaki? Wait, what? The conversation grinds to a halt when Misaki's phone shows in her hand. She immediately regains her composure. Kazuhaya speaking. Yes, understood. I'll be there in 5 minutes. She gets the call and shoves her phone into her pocket, looking me square in the eye. I must go. Duty calls. Duty? What kind of duty? My employer has a job for me. Is this Juicy Yuji? Girl version? Job now? What about school? I'm sure they'll excuse this one. Stucking in, Yama. Go on, make sure to bring Yui, okay? Jana! Like a tornado stalking its next target, she blazes out of the room. I'm completely dumbfounded with the Yahiko who's dancing around the room like he just won his mansion on the moon. I have a fan! I have an actual fan! A real fan! I wonder how long it'll be before I can pledge her to my service as my first true minion. That seems like the best stopping place. Looks like we might be able to keep up the... And, no, actually, we missed it, right? I was thinking we'd keep up a 2 episodes a day, in-game day, but we kind of missed that with, you know, the start of this one. Just barely. Or 9 days prior. Let's look at it. You visit a career fair to review your options. Does it seem like there's a bright future ahead of you? You also meet a crazy woman with a vocabulary larger than her height who comes to be a detective. Okay. Doesn't mention the transfer student at all. Yeah, 10 days prior, you immerse yourself in classes, friends, and an everyday routine. You eat copious amounts of fried chicken and are press ganged into advertising for a club you're not even in. This is where the game begins. Okay, so we're on 9 days prior. It looks like 7 and 5 are skipped. I don't know if that means we don't play on those game days or if those days depend on your choices, basically. Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys next time with some more Lucid 9. See you guys then. Bye.